So we are here from the Senior League SUP Award Series. We're here to talk about the Senior League SUP Award Series. This is the fourth day of games. They started on Friday, on Monday, and they're going through Thursday for the 4 days of pool play. And then they'd have the quarterfinals all on one field on Friday. They'd have 2 games on one commentator, 2 commentator crews. They have one field, one commentator crew have 2 games. And they'd have one commentator crew do the second 2 games, the other commentator crew. However, and then I'm not sure, I don't remember if they had like a third commentary crew for some of the games on like one of the games in 3 days in each field. But either way, either way, I'm sure they did though, because they did for the Little League SUP Award Series, the SUP Regionals tournaments. When they were on, they had 2 multiple fields. They had multiple regions, or 3 games under one regional. 4, they would have like regional tournaments. They would have like multiple commentators. So I'm assuming to do like on each field to do like the other 4 games. So I'm assuming, but anyways, let's go talk about the Thursday, July 31st, 2025 games. So we had it started at 3 Eastern. It was supposed to start at 3 Eastern. We had an hour and 45 minute. We had an hour for the first game start. We had an hour and 40-minute weather delay on the first field, and 45 on the second field before it started. It was like 100-minute weather delay, an hour and 40 minutes on one field, 45 minutes in the second field, or 105, I should say. 105. It's 240 on the 340 Eastern on the first field. Second field was 345 Eastern. We had West Region team, Honolulu, Hawaii, beat Hartwell at Georgia, 11-3 in that one. And then the Delaware D3 region, the local team from Delaware, holding it down here in this game, 11-3, or 3-2. They beat Bacolod City, Philippines. They were in the Senior League. They're in the Junior League and Senior League SUP Award Series, which is like incredible, to be in 2 World Series for the same Little League. Like to be, your junior team system is really good, and your senior league system is really good. Which the junior league is like 13, 14 years old. And then usually the senior league is like 15 through 17. I mean, you could have like 12-year-olds in the senior, in like the you could have 12-year-olds, I guess, maybe in the junior league. Maybe if they move up, maybe in the age group. I could see that. I believe it's mostly it's pretty much like 13-year-olds and 14-year-olds in the junior league though. But yeah, either way, I know seniors are 15 through 17. But anyways, there's only 2 games on today. And why, you may ask? Well, the first game got done a little bit late. They had like a 30-minute break They had a 30-minute break between the two instead of an hour long break that they were supposed to have. They were supposed to have an hour-long break between the two games, but they didn't, though. They only did a half-hour break between the two games. And that was because the games ended or started later than normal, than expected, later than anticipated. So, and they wanted to get all the games and wanted to using as minimal lights as possible. So yeah. And we have games going on here. We had the game on Lions Field start the field for the Pool B games. No, actually, it's not. They have a mix of Pool A and Pool B games. No? Yeah. No, it's just a mistype. First in Pool A. Baffoon came out. That is Pool B. Pool B is Lions. Pool A is Leighton. And they already started the game between the Central region and the Africa region. Prague, Czech Republic is taking on Grand Blanc, Michigan. Grand Blanc, Michigan was leading that one 3-0 in the bottom of the second, with a runner on first and a runner on third. There was one out. It was an 0-1 count to the team from Michigan. They were the ones batting. They were the home team, and so they'll be resuming their game in the second inning at 9 a.m. Eastern time. Lions Field will be resuming that game. And then the Southwest region team was going to play another one game from Louisiana. And we have the East region team from Old Lyme, Connecticut. They're going to play on Leighton Field starting at 9:30 Eastern in pool play. Then we have another game of pool play. We have the Europe-Africa region in Pool B. Europe-Africa region which is Bacolod City, Philippines. They're taking on Rapansingi, Quebec. Which are both in the junior. No, my bad. That's Asia Pacific. Region Bacolod City. That's Prague, Czech Republic. My bad. I thought it was Asia. For a second. Nope. The Asia team is Bacolod City, Philippines. The Europe Africa region is Prague, Czech Republic. My bad. Prague, Czech Republic. So they're playing. Prague, Czech Republic is playing a second game back to back, and they're playing at 11. They're finishing game against Grand Blanc, Michigan, and then they're going to play another game against Rapansingi, Quebec, Canada. Canada team at 11:30 Eastern, and then the East region team, Old Lyme, Connecticut, had to wait around. Pretty much had to wait around a little bit extra than normal. To start their game. at 5 Eastern, and they were supposed to start at 7:06 Eastern. And then about 10-15 minutes left. They got postponed and moved to later, and then they never started. So they had to wait around, and now they have to come back early start time, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. And then they have to play a second game at noon Eastern against the team from Puerto Rico. Guayamba, Puerto Rico. And then there's an elimination game. And when the pools are decided, like the records of the teams are decided. When like who know what like all that's decided, like who plays who, and when, like who's the top 4 teams in pool A and Pool B both. Then will determine who's playing in the Senior League Sub World Series. So it's number 2 from Pool A taking on number 3 from Pool B. That will be at 2 p.m. Eastern time. They're going to have the quarterfinals be the same day, which I thought that when I said it earlier about these weather delays in the Senior League Sub World Series. I said that, we could have we could have both quarterfinals. But I was wondering if they might move the games, because if they're going to make the teams like the Old Lyme Connecticut team, the East Region team, which Old Lyme Connecticut in the East, they're 0-2 though, so they may not get in. The Europe Africa region team, they're 0-2 as well, so it might all come down to the last game in Canada, and then the East region team, and we'll see if they can get in. If they do get in, they're going to be the 4th seed, so we'll see though if they make them play 2 games. If they make them play 2 games already, and then they play a 3rd game, we'll see. But yeah, we have number 2 from Pool A, number 3 from Pool B on Lions Field at 2 p.m. Eastern, and then at 2:30 p.m. Eastern on Layton Field is number 2 from Pool B against number 3 from Pool A, and then at 4:30 Eastern on Lions Field, tentatively 4:30 Eastern Lions Field, it'll be number 1 from Pool B and number 4 from Pool A, and then it'll be on 5 Eastern on Layton Field, it'll be number 1 from Pool A and number 4 from Pool B. So we'll be able to do a little bit of whip around with the Junior League and Senior League Sub World Series. The June, which I didn't think I was going to be able to do, but the Senior League Sub World Series, I'm not going to obviously show the first 2 games. The pool play, like I was going to tonight, do some work with that. I'm not going to, so I'll do that tomorrow. And then I'll do the pool play. And then there's going to be a little bit of a break. It's not going to be till 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific is the second game. Is the first game of the Junior League Supplemental World Series, the first semifinal. And then we'll show you the quarterfinals of the Senior League World Series. So you'll see. So you might see a little bit of pool play. It just depends on like how far the games go out, but it'll probably be at least with some of these games overlapping, even a half-hour break. You'll see some of the first two quarterfinals of the Senior League Sub World Series, and the first semifinal of the Junior League Softball World Series. And then you'll see and then there'll be a little bit of a break, and then there'll be a break in the Junior League Softball World Series semifinals. Or it'll be a break with just that on, and then when that game is just done, that will be I won't show it just that one. And then you'll see the Senior League Sub World Series quarterfinals 3 and 4, which is number 1 from Pool B and number 4 from Pool A at 4:03 Eastern. And number 1 from Pool A take on number 4 from Pool B at 5 Eastern. So you'll be seeing them. So that will be on. So then you'll see a little bit. So then there's 3 games then, which you'll see like the first. If the games go on time, you may not see the ending. You may not see the first 2 quarterfinals, but you'll at least see the second hour of the Junior League Sub World Series game, and then you want to see the first 3 minutes or the last 30 minutes of the Junior League of the Senior League Sub World Series third quarterfinal, and then you'll see about roughly the first hour of the fourth Senior League Sub World Series. And you'll be seeing the third quarter fight. You'll be seeing that. But you might also see a little bit of the first 2 quarterfinals of the Senior League Sub World Series in the first semifinal of the Junior League Sub World Series.